handshakes and watch some boring sports. You could have both old styles if you don't like them, Lord. Then we'll go get food if dipping early was a sport. We're in the 97 Bulls and Sleeping Village is the core.
Yo, let's go. Damn, that was dope.
Thank you.
That was dope.
Thanks.
Time doesn't exist, there's more to what we see. Let's sit down, talk about it, let's just call it P.O.T, P.O.T, yeah. Let's call it P.O.T, P.O.T, yeah. Let's call it P.O.T.
Pontification of Thought Podcast.
Yo, what's up, P.O.T heads? I got a dope-ass episode for you guys today, man. I got a dope artist in the house. He's been doing a lot of, crazy dope music. So, but before I keep going, I'm just gonna let him introduce himself.
What's up? I'm Jackson Falls, and I'm a Midwest emo artist here in Chicago.
Nice. And what would you say got you started with music?
Well, yeah, we've never talked about this. Okay, I started with the blues actually. When I was 9, my dad was just he's a fan of just going to the blues bars and watching blues bands play. And when I was 9 once, he brought the guy home after the performance, and because the guy used to teach, and he was like, I have a son that has a guitar but doesn't know how to play. Can you come over and teach him? So we literally had a late lesson one night.
Oh shit.
Yeah, and he taught me just the blues scale as the first thing.
Oh, nice.
And so he would just play chords, and he was use these notes and just try to solo. But anyway, he would come over every month or so for the first couple years that I was started to play, and he just taught me that. And then from there I expanded into what I ended up loving, was mainly pop punk in middle school, and I learned all those songs, all the Blink-182 and Sum 41 and stuff like that. But yeah, so it started
Did that guitar, was that something you asked for, or they just gave it to you?
Yeah, no, I asked for it, and it was from Santa.
Oh,
yeah. I asked for it. I wanted it, but and then when I had it, I had a book or something, and I would go through it and do the little Twinkle Twinkle or whatever, but I never actually learned how to do it until my dad brought him home. His name is Detroit James. Shout out Detroit.
Shout out.
He is currently playing harmonic in a band because he had an injury that left him unable to play guitar at the moment, but I'm wishing him a good recovery right now.
Oh.
But he's still playing harmonica in the band. He's still kicking it, still doing the blues. Yeah.
But I mean that, man, because I'm always asking people their sort of how they got into it, and it's always this one moment in time that changes everything for everyone.
You're right.
It's crazy, right?
Yeah, that is crazy actually.
I think once you make a decision, this is what I want to do.
Yeah.
Then if you work towards it, or you really do have it in your mind or heart, eventually things start falling into place where you get that opportunity to follow whatever it is.
I feel that.
That is crazy, right?
Yeah.
And were you already writing stuff, or you were just?
Yeah, no, right away once he gave me as soon as I had the tools from him, I think that's what it is. As soon as you get the first tools you could use,
right,
start building stuff. But yeah, I would just write little blues songs at first because that was all I knew, I guess.
Yeah.
But then I immediately soloing though. There's something just about playing the random notes, and I probably had undiagnosed ADHD, and I was very fidgety and always was but then the guitar became my fidget toy.
your thing
Like,
too.
yeah.
But that's
Yeah,
fucking
yeah.
that, man. It's almost a superpower too, right? Because it'll allow you to focus on things that you really want to focus on.
True.
So I'm the same way, bro. If you put me in an office,
Yeah.
I'm not gonna be able to sit down and stay there and just.
Yeah.
I can't do it.
I'm the same.
I gotta be.
School
doing
is very
something.
hard for me. Yeah. College was very hard. Yeah.
How long would you say you've been doing it now for, like, as playing guitar?
So 9 to 28.
Whoa.
So yeah, and it's always like been my main thing. Like throughout every like era of life, like I always had like other hobbies and stuff. But like in high school, I did guitar for like all the plays at school. Like I was like, and I was in the orchestra as a guitarist. Like so, I was still doing it through school because that was just the only outlet that I had at that point in time. And then in college, I was in the musicians collective at McGill, and so I was like helping organizing all like the student band shows and stuff, and like I had a band too, and yeah. Anyway, I in every aspect of life, guitar has kind of just like guided my whatever I'm
It's
doing.
been there.
Like yeah, it's kind of guided my experience, honestly. Like,
But that's always dope because learning an actual instrument just adds to your repertoire of being able to. If you're a writer, I think that helps because.
oh yeah, definitely. I can't write without it in my head. And like I do make beats too. I like making beats too, but they like a lot of the time start with guitar. yeah.
But that's what I'm saying. But it just allows you to sort of give yourself another angle.
Yeah,
If that makes sense.
No, definitely.
Because sometimes when I'm writing, if I do have a keyboard, somewhere around, and I'll start playing something, even though I don't know what the hell I'm doing, but I like it. Just sounds good. Cool. And then I'll write to that, and then later on, I could just like show it to someone.
I got you. Yeah. As opposed to, are you like good at clicking in your MIDI? Like when you make melodies like with MIDI instruments, like do you ever click it in?
I don't really like make beats or anything. But
okay, gotcha.
It'll be just when I have done it, it'll be just playing the, you know how it has like the whatever on the actual keyboard. Oh yeah. And then I'll just play some random stuff to it, like freestyling it, and then.
Okay, gotcha.
Sometimes I do that, and sometimes I just write like.
Gotcha.
How do you come up with your stuff?
It's usually like a guitar idea that I then start singing on top of.
And you build up from there.
Yeah.
Do you mainly like freestyle your stuff and then write it, or do you sort of like write most of it and then go for it?
I think I do start freestyling and then I take out the phone and then I'm in the notes app. Like,
right away.
I'm a notes app person for sure. And like I do freestyle it like most of the way as far as I can go, like until I'm like, okay, I gotta start writing this down because I'm then I'm a notes app.
Yeah, because sometimes a good idea will come, you know.
Yeah. No, I have had the songs though where I do it just like take it line by line and just like kind of write it as I'm recording it type thing. I do like that too, but something about in my brain is I feel stable with my notes app. Like, I gotta get more comfortable with just freestyle recording. Like, I do love that. I'm a fan of it, and I have done it for a couple songs, but yeah, it's not what I usually do.
Yeah, I mean, it's always like writing when you go for an actual song is. The song, I think songs, they all have their own life, I think. Yeah. And they all come out their own way. Whether it's going to be 2 years, whether it's going to be one day.
Oh my God, yeah.
All right.
Yeah, that's actually so true. Like
they on their own come out. And it's weird how that happens, right?
You're right.
I don't know what it is.
I know exactly. Yeah, no, I know exactly what you're saying. There's no like single process, even with one person that like they do every single time. It's like it's always different. I know what you mean. Some like on this last EP that I released, a couple of the songs like were a couple year long things, even though it might not sound like it. It might not be but it's more like it's not like I spent 2 years working on it, but it's more like I started it 2 years ago and randomly came back to it like in a couple of years.
Sometimes it happens like that, right?
Yeah. But so some of them are
And I feel that if you don't if an idea comes in and you don't write it
Yeah.
and you just let it float, I sometimes feel like someone else catches that idea. Because I've heard a line that I had, and I'm like, oh, that's a good line. I need to write it. But there's the circumstance was that I couldn't write it.
I see.
Or whatever. And
Yeah.
it just slipped my head. And then
Yeah.
later on, I would hear someone either reference it or something. I'm like,
Wow,
oh,
wow, that's great. The collective consciousness, like you and that person were tapped into the same collective consciousness, and like you just
shit.
didn't,
And
you didn't bring it
somehow,
into the real
yeah,
world
that's
like
what I'm
they
saying,
did. Like,
bro. It's
yeah,
almost like
yeah,
it's in the air.
yeah, yeah.
And then you just gotta
You
bring
saw
it.
you saw it there, but you didn't grab it and put it
Yeah, I
in your
didn't put
bag.
it
Like,
down.
yeah.
And it is crazy how
And somebody
ideas.
else, yeah, no, but that means, hey, take it as at least you're tapped into that same thing. Like you could just decide, hey, I'll take it this time. Like,
But I feel like most artists are though tapped into that.
yeah, no,
Whatever realm that is or dimension.
that collective consciousness, whatever it is.
Yeah, because you could tell when writers are like they're really focused on that. It's just the way I don't know the way people think,
Yeah,
and then you're trying to bring those thoughts down. That shit's it's weird how that.
yeah.
happens.
It's like we're finding the thoughts, not creating them.
Yes. Yes, bro.
You know what's crazy? Just last night, my friend told me at Wicker Park Fest, he was like, I didn't know this, but the lore behind Lord of the Rings is like in the books. He like first disclaims that like these texts were like an Elvish text that I found and translated into English. Like I didn't write this, I found this. But I feel like that's like a metaphor for like
For him saying
him finding the
like tapped in.
yeah, him being
It's
like he's trying to say like I didn't make this up. Like he's trying to put it out of his own like I didn't make this up. I like grabbed this out of the collective consciousness, but like
I think sometimes ideas do feel that way for some reason.
yeah.
I don't know why.
Yeah.
I've had like instances where I would listen back to something and I'm like, damn, how did I like? I'm not like trying to like toot my own horn or anything, but sometimes
No, that's not.
But sometimes it is weird. Like, wait,
I know what you're saying. I know exactly what you're saying. Like, some things come to you, and it just very naturally, and like this gets. Have you ever I didn't actually read it. I like saw a video. Or was it a podcast about it? Either way, have you seen The Inner Game of Tennis? That book?
no.
Okay, so I think we're getting towards like one of these concepts. So this is like a book that was like by a pro tennis coach, just about the mindset of like a professional in tennis, but it applies to like all these other things. And so I'm super into like the video game Melee, like Super Smash Bros. Melee, and like the competitive scene of that is also super into this book because it just like is about competitive mindset, but it just applies to like basically I think it's starting to get like I just made a connection with what we're saying, so I want to bring it up, but the whole concept of the book is that there's like a self 1 and a self 2. And the self 1 is like your active conscious thoughts and like what you're thinking about and like what's on your mind. But self 2 is like your subconscious, like beyond that, what's baked into you and like what is just like your natural flow basically. And when you're tapped in and like flow state basically is self 2. And basically like the best tennis players are able to just get self 1 out of the way when they're competing, because like have top performance, you just have to let your natural flow take over the flow of the game. You can't be thinking like, where do I put my wrist? You just have to be not thinking and do it. You know what I mean? But I think that this applies to music too. When you're in the flow state, you can't let your thoughts get in the way of what's happening. You have to just let it come out.
You just gotta perform it.
Yeah, you just perform it. You just do it. You just hit that ball. You don't think about like how am I gonna hit this ball, and like yeah.
That's so true because I guess it's a learned thing, or eventually you just feel it, right?
Yeah.
But when I used to perform before, I will be thinking too much of the words or something, and
no, I'm still
my performance wasn't as good, or I will forget words because of that.
Okay, yeah, your self one was in the way.
Yeah,
you didn't let self two just
And
flip. But when you're in your car, I bet you never mess up.
right? No,
Like,
yeah,
that's self two.
But it got to a point where I was like, man, the music is what I want to do. This is really what I want to do for sure, 100%. So now when I'm on stage, I'm not thinking about anything else but this is where I wanted to be.
Yeah.
And now my performances are in that flow. But but that's a dope.
That is awesome.
That's a dope metaphor that you're bringing up because that is true. That is true.
I'm still working on getting self one out of the way a little bit. Just that's more social consciousness of it. I'm getting better with that. Like the music part I feel confident with, but then it's like it's a crazy thing like self one does get in there a little bit. It's like am I like like I feel like when I'm just like in my room playing, I'm not thinking like am I saying this word right or like am I whatever, but those thoughts do come up a little bit when I'm in a room of a bunch of people.
Yeah.
And so I'm still working on getting those down, but that's part of the journey, part of getting I've gotten better every year, but like it's still
it's just like comfort.
Yeah,
I think that's what it is.
Exactly. The more you do it, all of a sudden it's
because I could be in a room with a bunch of people that I don't know, and sometimes if I don't feel comfortable enough, I'll stay quiet the whole time. Maybe not interact as much. But if I'm in a room where I'm comfortable with everyone, now I'm a different.
That makes a lot of sense. Yeah. I feel like that's probably the case too. I've never been enough of a regular somewhere.
But I guess in a way, sort of like if we like fuse what we're talking about, that part of yourself is that alter ego.
Yeah.
So I would say that person one and person two, now they're fused, and now or not fused, but you're able to go to person three.
Oh, where you're working in harmony with.
Yeah, bro. And once you're there, because that's how I like feel on stage.
I got you.
Now when I'm on stage, I'm not. I don't get nervous at all.
That's so
and
sick.
Like now,
and like,
but it takes some time. Like I don't know what it was.
Yeah, and I don't think what I'm saying is like full on nervousness. It's just like those intrusive thoughts.
Because you want things to go well, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Especially if you're performing, you want people to have a good time and enjoy what's going on.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, but I mean, I don't know, bro. I don't know what it is because life is just weird because sometimes we exist in this one thought realm where most of your moves are happening in your thoughts.
Well, let me process that now. By thought realm, are you like talking about the whole collective consciousness that we're talking about, or more like
sort of like
personal?
Yeah, sort of like not. So the thought realm is your own personal thought.
Okay, yeah.
And then there's the collective realm.
Yeah, okay. And I see. Oh, I see what you're saying now. Okay, I got it. Everyone's living in their own thought realm when the big idea is the main stuff.
And then we all connect eventually to the collective, or we all have like our own sort of like reality bubble where you see what you perceive is because of your own perspective.
Okay, right? Yeah.
So some people will see a situation and one person will look at that situation like, fuck. One person will be like, hell yeah. One person will
True, I see,
so
I see what you're saying.
Depending on your bubble or thought process or all that you exist in,
Yeah.
It just dictates it. Mostly everything. And
that's true. That's crazy. That is crazy.
And it's crazy that we exist in that. That's what I'm saying. So most of the time, if you in my opinion, you make most of your moves in your mind first. and then you go
completely
execute.
agree. Yeah, I completely agree.
Like
Everything
how
is in line.
when you put in a project together, do you go by the flow of the songs, or do you already sort of like, you know what, I'm gonna just put a project together, I want to put these many songs in there?
I actually like. I feel like the songs come randomly in no particular way, and then like once there's a group of them that seem cohesive, like that's
Then
just
you're
what I
like,
did for
okay,
the last
cool.
one. Like, yeah, I've been releasing music for probably like 10 years now, like on a couple different accounts, and like and I'm no expert on it. Like the best things I produce, I used to in college have a side hustle of producing for just like local artists and stuff, and like my best performing stuff was like for other artists for a long time, and it wasn't until just in the last couple of years I decided to just only be working on my own project, I guess, and focus on like the songs I'm writing instead of that kind of being a side thing like it was for the past like 8 years before that. um, but just in this short amount of time that I've been kind of doing the Jackson Falls project. Um, I feel like the songs have come just like super randomly. They've been different, like collabs with people or different genres, and they're all over there. But like the last solid year has been just like these Midwest emo songs I've been making. So then I put a group of four of them. I still have a bunch more that I'm gonna do another EP soon, but I just took a group of four of them that I liked and put them on an EP together. And it was more like that, but that's like one way of doing it. But I also do have an idea for like a more like a longer concept album type thing that is like one cohesive project. That so I guess that would be the opposite thing where like it is like each song is planned out. But I've only written the first few for that one. So that one's in the works. Usually I'm the random
When are
style.
you planning on dropping that?
I need to keep writing. Like, okay, so this is a crazy idea, but I have a few people on board with it already to be, and I probably have a couple. If you're down to be a character in it, I'm putting together a concept album that's like a play.
Oh shit!
About but it's like a Midwest emo album, but it's gonna be Abraham Lincoln, the story of Abraham Lincoln, but as a Midwest emo boy.
Oh shit!
Because because he's like he was basically a depressed kid in Illinois, in like rural Illinois, and that's just low key the Midwest emo vibe. But yeah, so I'm writing like
whatever. I'm down.
In the no spoilers, but and then the second half gets like just great like science fiction type.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Shit, I'm always down for something like that.
Okay, sick.
Especially science fiction.
I want to have like local, like just like the local friends and artists be characters in it, just like because each scene has just like people talking to him and like things on the side. But he's just gonna be this like really like angsty like Abraham Lincoln.
Oh, that's
like,
dope.
Yeah. So
I like albums like that, bro. Like when they have like little sections with people talking and stuff. Before a song or after a song. Or something. So sometimes it just makes like the album seem like a story.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. And like he went through like a lot of like sad boy things. Like he had this like love of his life, and then she like passed away, and like that'll be a heartbreaking song, or something like that. And then he was like bullied and stuff, and like I'm gonna have ones where like the bullies are like being mean to him, and I have to have like people play the bullies and like do like basically he was like a book nerd, like, and like I'm gonna just like play into that for the thing, but then like he just decides to put his head in the books, and he ends up being the president. But in this reality, he doesn't go to the play. He's like, yo, I'm tired, like I don't want to go. And his wife is like, you got the tickets, like are you serious, like we've had these forever, like you're not gonna come. He's like, I'm sorry, I'm just like really tired. And then he survives. And basically, in his older years, time travelers come from the future because they need help with the current situation. And they grab him and they're like, Abraham Lincoln, like, we need you. Like, Abraham Lincoln from the reality where you survived, like, we need you. And then they take him, and it's all the spoilers I'll give.
That sounds fucking
That's
dope,
a
bro.
story. Like, it's gonna be like a 12-song experience.
That sounds fucking sick, bro.
That's what I'm working on. I have a few friends I'm working on it with too.
That's
so.
fucking dope.
Yeah,
That's
thanks.
dope. Because, yeah, that sounds fucking sick.
Thank you.
That's a dope ass concept. Because I actually want to, like, I saw it all, and then, like, I'm like, man, I want to see more of this shit.
Oh, I should appreciate that.
Yeah. I sort of tried to do that in my first album.
Yeah.
Because I did, like, interludes or whatever, and it was, like, there's, like, an experiment being done on me where I'm connected to a thing, to this new technology, and it changes my reality, and then it's me experiencing different things, so it's different songs.
Wow.
And then each interlude is the scientist,
awesome.
the scientist and and his helper.
Yeah.
They're like, oh, so what? He's like, oh, turn up the frequency and let's make them fall in love or some bullshit. So then the next songs are like,
that's crazy.
So on my
the concept album,
and I did that one. Then I dropped another one called Life, and this new one that I'm about to drop soon. I sort of wanted to do that. Like,
that's awesome.
But now, like the way you did it, I'm like, damn,
oh, yeah.
that's like even better than what I thought.
Oh shit! I'm only 3 songs in. We'll see how good it goes. Like, I'm on song 4 right now. Like, so. But yeah, but I gotta give that a listen. I haven't. That's cool.
Yeah, but that's a dope ass concept though. I like that because it's almost like a book.
Yeah. Yeah. No, it's true. I'm trying to like tell it. Yeah.
What's like your favorite like science fiction show?
Ooh. Okay, so I have to admit, I am a Rick and Morty head.
Ooh, let's go. Me too,
and,
bro.
Yeah, and I like the new seasons too. Like, I like the whole thing.
That's my fucking.
But yeah,
that's one of my go-tos.
And then I think Interstellar is probably like my favorite. I know it's a basic favorite movie, like, but that's like probably my favorite movie. Like, so that's science fiction too. Like, but yeah. I don't even watch too many shows or anything, but like. Yeah, no, Rick and Morty got me in college, with all my friends. Like, we would all gather and watch that shit, so now I'm gonna love it.
Yeah, like the newer seasons that came out, like
I know. Yeah. But that's cool, yeah, you also
I was into the Matrix and all that shit.
Oh yeah, no, I love them. Yeah, I love that movie.
Because I've always been into like consciousness and
that movie.
Reality.
I still remember the moment that they first no spoilers on the no, but I still remember the jaw-dropping moment in that movie. And I mean, everyone's seen The Matrix at this point.
They should have already by now.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
No, but anyway, I still literally remember like how I like the moment that jaw-dropping moment happened, and like I was super high, like I was in my college apartment, like I remember the feeling of like my heart like sinking, like when he wakes up and like the so yeah, like I was like, what, because I had never actually seen it till college, and like it was never spoiled for me, so like I literally like I can remember like where everything was sitting like in the room, and like how it felt being there because of how absolutely insane like that moment was.
Yeah, when I watched it I was like, all this shit makes sense.
Yeah, I know, and it's scary.
Yeah, because the reality is we could tap into other realities. And sometimes it's like a chemical thing or through dreams or whatever it is. But there's other realms that are current, like us being because there's the conscious and the subconscious, right? Yeah. But we're constantly in the conscious mode because we're like right now present, right? But this now it doesn't you can't have avenues to those other realities because you wouldn't be able to
Yeah.
function in this reality.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
there is ways to go into this.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Like it's not a coincidence like that. Like when people take like substances like DMT and stuff, you end up in the same. They end up in like similar realms and have the same experiences. Like they meet the same types of characters, like the gatekeeper. Like there's just certain things that like everybody goes through, and so there's no way it's like completely a random. Like they're going to some place that exists. Like because they're having people describe similar experiences.
I see. I believe that there's a dream world, because sometimes I have dreams where I go back to the same place, and when I go there, I'm like, oh shit, I'm back here again, and I recognize it a bit, and I can walk around. I know where I'm
Wow,
at.
so you could fully lucid dream.
Sort of, yeah.
I've had a couple moments of like short things before I've woken up though, like, but I've never fully like lucid dreamed where I'm like for an extended period of time. I had one crazy one where I was back where I went to college in Montreal, and like I was on the train with three friends that I'm always with, and but on the train we're on like the equivalent of the L there, so it's a small train, but people had like their cars on the train, and it was like super wide, and like people were driving. There's like a lane in the middle of the train for cars to be parked, and like even in the dream I was looking at the cars and I was like, wait a sec, like this isn't how it is. Like you can't bring your car on the train. Like that's not how it works. And so I looked at my friends and I said, hey, we're in a dream right now. Like you can, like look at this. There's cars in the middle of the thing, and all three of them looked at me like I was crazy. Like they looked at me as if it was real life and I was saying this. Like they're like, what are you talking about? They're like, what are you talking about? Like they were just like super like in that world, like to them that was
aware,
normal.
but in that world.
Yeah, to them that was normal. The cars in the middle of the train.
Yeah.
And then I was like, no, like I swear, like we're in a dream. Like look, like when this opens, it's not gonna be like the stop it's supposed to be. It's gonna be some random place. And like it did stop, and then I remember getting out. It was a completely random, like sunny, and there's like like we're in the middle of a city, but it was like a big field like that doesn't actually exist, and like it was just like some random stuff. And I turned around and I was like, see, like this is a dream. And then I woke up. So that's the longest like experience I had, and I just spent it trying to convince
somebody
dream
that. But that means that you were aware too, right?
Yeah, that was the longest I remember of like an awareness in a dream, like where I know I'm dreaming. But and then I've had like a couple other like short moments, like where I'm like, wait, this can't be real, this is a dream. But then I always wake up like right after. I haven't been able to stay in it and like walk around like how you say.
Yeah, no, but, to me it's happened a few times now where I'm like, I'm already convinced like there's a dream world that we all tap into. It's not always you don't always go back, but sometimes you do go back to your dream world home that each individual have. It might be we all probably sharing it, but I don't know. I don't have a theory for that yet. But that one I do. I think that we all go back to our home dream world, and you have that life. Because sometimes you probably go back and you feel like, oh shit, And that's how I feel, like, oh shit, I'm back here again.
I know what you're saying. My dad has described a recurring dream that he has, like where there's like this like living space behind a waterfall, and like he said he's gone back like multiple times to the same like behind the waterfall spot. Shit. Like, and I swear, like when you were saying this, I was like, I feel like I've had the same dream where like, but when I brought it up, he was like, oh, maybe it's something everyone just dream, like maybe living behind a waterfall is just something everybody wants or something like that. But I was like, but that's not like how he interpreted it. But I was like, Dang, no, maybe there is like a place that we both have visited that's like behind a waterfall.
It
like,
could be. It's possible.
Like, yeah, who knows? But,
well,
yeah.
that's what I'm saying. That's what I believe. I have that weird belief that we all, because I don't know if you ever done like, hallucinogens or anything like that. Because I've done shrooms or whatever. Right?
And shrooms and acid. Yeah, but
that weird feel. Yeah, right. So that weird feeling when you go into that realm. Yeah, it feels real.
It does.
It does. And it's a weird. Man, I had because I don't know. It was one of the times I took it, right? It was some real good ones. Yeah. And I would come in and out of reality. Wow, yeah. And every time I went back in, I would be in this world that was immersive, and I was able to like move around and do shit. Yeah. And I was like in the future somewhere, and I was like, yo, what the fuck?
I know what you mean by that future world.
And it almost like when it happens, you're like, oh shit, I saw this.
Yeah. It's true. I've done a small amount of DMT once.
Oh shit.
And yeah, like I just like not enough to go through the tunnel or meet the gatekeeper or the elves or whatever it is, but enough to make everything feel like it was the future. Like when the cars went, I was in like, a neighborhood, like when the cars went by, it seemed like they were like spaceships. Like it looked like the future, like they were completely chromed out and looked like they were like using a technology that was just impossible for me to understand. Like, I don't know, like, but yeah, the best way to describe it is it felt like I was like in the future, like a transformed future of the world.
And it's weird because all it is simple chemicals going through your brain, right? And it's giving you that experience. So is experience chemical? Is reality chemical? Because we exist in this oxygen realm. Yeah. Which is why we have this consciousness. Yeah. But if a being is created in another type of like helium or some shit, let's say is their consciousness gonna be like this, or do they have a higher? I don't know. That's so weird. Like that, you're just by chemical wise, you could literally change and tap into those doors that we do not have.
It's true. This is something crazy, but for some, like somehow, either mushrooms or psychedelic or like something similar to mushrooms has independently just like evolved in places where humans are, but it's happened like on different parts of the world, like with different types of psychedelics just spawn in places where humans are, and I think that there's some symbiotic relationship that we don't understand between these, like the things that produce these chemicals that affect us and us. Yeah, like there's some like relationship we don't fully understand yet.
I think we have a bond with nature, but we separated ourselves from nature. We build cities and all this bullshit. Yeah. But because when you do mushrooms and like the next day you go to the forest preserve or some shit, you feel like those trees are watching you. Not that they feel you. You feel them like presence. Watching you. Yeah, you feel something. And it's just like you could almost like sit and just like hear them.
You're like more reset to your natural like.
Yeah, and I think we all have that. Yeah. And then you could also feel people better, in my opinion.
No, you're right. Like, you're right. And like what is that? You're right.
Like it's almost like that scene in the Matrix when he's like his eyes are covered, but he still sees them. Yeah. That's how I feel sometimes. Like
true. I know exactly what you're saying. Like
I don't want to say too much because then I'll sound crazy.
No, I probably sounded crazy already. Like,
but I feel that way, man. I feel that sometimes when you expand,
you become like more sensitive to energy.
Yes.
Like
there you go. Since your sensitivity of detecting it is higher because you opened yourself to that realm.
Exactly, and the trees are emitting an energy, but you have to be like in a certain state to
feel
I think the conspiracy with our shoes is that like we all wear rubber shoes so they could disconnect us from our power to
because you're
feel
supposed to ground sometimes.
The trees are sending you energy that we're blocking, or maybe it does just protect our feet, and this was the easiest way to do it.
It's good because
I like protecting my feet too, though. I'm not gonna take off my shoes, but I don't know, like everyone's
but that
wearing
is part
rubber
of the
that
separation,
blocks
right?
Everyone's wearing rubber that blocks. Like, what the heck?
Because if you think about it, we built cities. Now we separated completely from nature. Now we wear shoes. We're grounded to the earth.
Exactly.
So we're little by little, we sort of more and more getting away from what we were.
Exactly.
To the highest form or tapping in.
Yeah.
Because like, if you think about it, like, love is really like the highest energy power that you could feel or share or give to people.
True.
Like, for some reason, like, love itself, it gives you more life.
Yeah.
Because even when you like, when you start liking someone, and just the mere fact, like, oh shit, I kind of like,
you get energy.
You get this weird energy. You get motivation.
That's true.
Or, if you're a writer, you'll probably write
that's like
her
the
a
most
song,
creative
or
time.
write whoever you like a song, whatever.
That's true. It creates creative energy. It creates like physical energy.
Yeah.
So that's
and it's that goodness. It's just that, and then people could feel it too.
You're right.
Which is, I don't know, but
and the crazy thing, you could feel that towards the trees if you stay there long enough, and like you could feel that towards like your music and stuff, like
right.
But that could be everything, but I feel like we are being disconnected from like our own power to feel our own sensitivity, something with
or just our like pure nature that we had, right?
That's maybe what when you're in your pure nature, you generate more love, I guess, like whatever that is.
I think, well, when people used to live in tribes, there were more togetherness. True. It was more, I mean, I'm not gonna say Indians were all fucking angels and stuff, because they used to go out and kill other Indians and stuff like that, but when it came to being part of the earth and connectivity in the community, it was shorter communities. It was more, we're all in the same thing.
We're getting further from our natural. When the group's bigger than like 80 people, it's hard to keep track of everybody.
Yeah, like who's who and shit.
It's hard to I can only remember like I don't know how many people. No, but it'd be crazy if like everybody that you knew was just like 50 people that all took care of each other. Like I can't even like picture that, but like that seems like how it's probably supposed to. Everyone's in like little communities. Like,
exactly. Like that's why it feels so good when you are part of a community. Because
no, it's true. You're feeling
it's your internal self.
That's everyone's primal roots.
Because you need to be part of something, like or like
we're a social
group
animal.
of people that feel the same way.
We're a social creature, Exactly. Like we do feel that satisfaction of being part of a group for sure. Like everybody.
And where did you end up going out of town to?
Oh yeah, I did college in Montreal at McGill.
Oh okay.
I did music school there.
Oh okay.
Yeah.
Nice. But recently you were somewhere? Or?
Oh sorry, I thought you were oh my god. My family just visited Ecuador. I'd never, first time in South America. It was awesome. Like, we did a few different cities.
How was it?
Rainforest tour. It was crazy.
Oh, shit, you did the rainforest?
Yeah, we did a one day, all day rainforest tour thing. And it was my first time ever seeing the rainforest. So that was a, eye-opening experience. I brought this guitar. I played this in the rainforest. It was very
Oh
magical.
shit!
It's magical, just like hearing birds I've never heard before and shit. But yeah, it was a very nice experience. Like we never like had been anywhere near around that. Like I'd never seen the rainforest basically. So
Well, I
it was
mean,
awesome.
that's
awesome.
really like going back to the.
Yeah. Getting back to our conversation, like we saw like Incan ruins. We saw like the Incan
Nice.
civilization stuff, which was really cool.
Nice.
Largely a history trip, seeing all the ruins and the Incan stuff like my family's into. So
That's just wow, right?
It was very cool. Like,
Did you try to figure out how the hell they built all this shit?
Oh my god, it's actually amazing. Like the way that they didn't even have like concrete between the stones. Like so, like when there's earthquakes, it like doesn't break. It just like shifts around and it's still fine. Like on these giant walls. Like they had some crazy shit figured out. Like,
The ingenuity, bro.
Yeah.
Well, I think they say that they don't even know how that shit was built.
True.
So that's fucking crazy.
Yeah.
How far do we go as humans, right?
I know.
And that's where you got this flute, right?
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, y'all.
But
I got this dope ass flute. She looks sick.
Yeah. You like hold them all down and the one in the back too.
Oh, there you go. Oh yeah, but got me a dope ass. Thanks, bro.
Yeah, of
Appreciate
course.
that.
Of course.
But yeah, man.
You hit me up to come through here when I was over there, so I was like, I'm gonna get you something. Like.
That's fucking dope, man. That's fucking dope. And this is like
I got a few musician friends. These flutes that they play.
And it's dope because it's like handmade and shit, like from like a cane thing, right?
Yeah, it's like something. Yeah, I don't even know. Yeah, what material is this? Is this like?
I think it's a cane.
Is it like sugar
like
cane?
Yeah.
Okay, that's sick.
But bro, this is. Man, thank you so much.
Oh yeah, of course.
That's crazy, but yeah, it just even like this, right? Stuff like this, the ingenuity of the expression of being.
That's true. We can make like the same scale. Like this is so complicated, and at the end of the day, it's like the same scale. You're playing with like a piece of sugar cane that you cut holes in. Like that's crazy. Like it is actually.
Because
really cool.
We have that in us too for some reason. That primal music, tempo, whatever it is.
Yeah.
Primal thing.
Something about rhythm. Something about organized rhythm.
Which is like what I think, because I don't believe in time. I don't think time.
It all exists at once.
Yeah, it's just the same. Whatever it's for me, I think it's forever. My opinion is like no beginning, no end.
I see.
It's always now.
That like sort of lines up with like what I believe. I don't know if I wouldn't have described it like the exact same way, but I feel like it like is the same belief though at the end of the day type.
Yeah. Because all we really do is we're just measuring movement. How long is it gonna take you to get from here to there? That's it. That's what time is. Time is irrelevant other than that.
True, it's just a system. You're saying it's a system of measurement.
It's just a system of measurement that we use here on Earth.
Yeah.
But if you go out in space or to another planet,
the way it behaves is differently, and like
that, and it's irrelevant because out in space, what's Monday?
Oh.
What's Tuesday?
I see what you're saying. Yeah.
Or what's 5 o'clock?
Oh, yeah.
There's no such thing.
No, yeah. I see exactly what you're saying now.
It's only a system
that's
only a system that exists here.
Yeah.
Because we depend on it, but
it's just like a measurement of like where we are relative to the sun. Like that's it.
I mean, to me, we're always in the.
No, you're right. As soon as we leave here, like none of it makes any sense. Like you're right. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Unless you're just talking about like the Earth's relativity to the sun in some way, like. but you're right. It's just literally a way to say where we are.
Yeah, because
But it's not like
and I feel like if we were all free and not dependent of money, nobody would care about time. No one would be like, what time is it? But we're
So time is a construct to keep us all working, is
enslaved.
what you're saying.
Yeah.
I mean, I buy that. I think of all the time stresses you out and just like, it's not even real.
Right. It's only because we give ourselves, it's like you give yourself a meter or a limit. And I have to be there at 5. I have to be there at this. And that's your limit. Now you have something you have to meet.
Yeah.
But
so we could make
money. Yeah. Because we exchange this time, but it's like, hey, here, you gotta sit there.
It's a really trippy concept.
It is.
But,
really. I don't know. I feel like
trading your time. Yeah.
I mean, but we have music that allows us to escape that, right?
Yeah, music only exists over time though, which is a really weird thing. Like, it doesn't exist in the
now, right?
Yeah,
it can't.
Yeah,
it has
to
like over
it
time. Has to move.
Yeah. It has to move through time.
But what happens as soon as you stop it? The music stops. The vibration stops.
Yeah, you're only hearing this exact moment though. You're not seeing the whole song you're not hearing the whole song at once.
It's just our brain puts it together and hears it in a way where it sounds melodic and beautiful. And it is beautiful.
Yeah.
Because each time somebody strings and are like performing or singing or whatever, and it's just that one note that they just hit, that one feeling they just portrayed, that one little, and then maybe they went like this, and it changes the whole.
No, that's but it's crazy that music exists over time, but you still only hear one moment of it at a time.
That's crazy. That's fucking nuts, bro. I never really thought about that until like right now. And that is fucking nuts.
Yeah, like what even is that?
That's so wild. Holy shit.
I've never
We just thought of a new concept.
Yeah, what is this? This is some
now rhythm. I don't know. Yeah, but yeah, so that's just that's my belief though, you know. I'm like, I don't think we're just enslaved to it. Yeah. And if we were all free, independent of just, which we can't, right? Because we all need order. The world does need order. But the powers that be, they're like, they want more power. They want more control. They want to control people. They want to control their every being, whatever they're doing.
They literally control our time.
That's
such a trippy concept. The more you think about it, because
they're literally just sucking shit out of people, right? Just to use them to gain more money. But what for? What for? What do you want all this money for? What are you? You're gonna die eventually.
You know the Rick and Morty episode where like with the battery. It's like, are we producing something? Like, are we all like in a battery? Like something like, no, like I don't know. Is some byproduct of our whole society's existence just like fueling something? Because it feels like we're all really working.
We're constantly doing some shit.
We're constantly doing.
But it's only because of the system that we build now.
Yeah, it's true. It doesn't have to be like.
But if we were back in nature, we would just be living for a living.
I think the the new dream is getting a compound with a bunch of people and starting a civilization away from.
That was dope. I mean,
everyone just builds a cabin, you know, like you have your cabin here, like your cabin here. You got
just have a
got
big
50 acres.
ass farm.
Yeah, exactly.
Let's all plant shit.
Yeah,
And
exactly,
then
exactly.
eat from it, and then let's just make music.
Yeah, and get away from it.
It's just fucking, you know, be free and
That's
shit.
the
Fuck
new-
all that
yeah.
time and shit. Yeah.
Exactly.
We're gonna take a quick break. When we come back, we're gonna do a nice little song for y'all,
Nice.
and then we're gonna do the freestyle. So
Oh
please come back, y'all.
Oh no, I'm gonna freestyle.
Yeah. So we're back. Hope this is it's recording. So we're back, and in that little time frame that we went in on this little break, we sort of discovered this new compound that allows you to live 3 lifetimes in 2 seconds. But unfortunately, after we discovered the compound, we each tried it, so we don't have any to share with y'all. So sorry about that.
Take our word for that one.
Yeah. So instead of giving you guys some of that compound, we're gonna give you a song. How about that? So what's the song called?
So this one's called Portable Charger, and it's on my E EP.
Nice.
Charger big with my portable charger. I just brought it here for my stupid speaker. Anyway, I'll drive in this slow lane so the night can go for longer. This empty street's the same. There's still nothing in our way. Nothing in our way. There's no obstructions in our way. There's nothing in our way. Let's order us 2 handshakes and watch some boring sports. You could have both old styles if you don't like them a lot. And we'll go get food if dipping early was a sport. We're the 97 Bulls and Sleeping Village is the core. You can use my toothpaste when you're running out. I know you don't like the sensitive kind, but it's better for your mouth. We could watch The Matrix and melt into the couch. You got a new sativa and I've been meaning to tweak out. There's nothing in our way. There's no obstructions in our way. Nothing in our way. Let's order us 2 handshakes and watch some boring
Let's go. Damn, that was dope.
Thank you.
That was dope.
Thanks so much, man.
And that's on the on your new project.
Yeah, that's on the one I put out. That's on my most recent project from a couple months ago, and it's called Portable Charger.
Dope.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank
And
you.
what would you say? What inspired that song?
I have no idea. See, this is the thing.
It's
this is
like,
the thing. One day, I randomly just wrote. I don't even remember writing it or anything like.
Oh shit.
Yeah. I actually
Nice.
don't like. Yeah, I wish I could answer that better. This is one of the ones from our conversation though, where I feel like just all at once it just came from the abyss, and then it was just like that. Like, however it came out is just how it was, and I like never changed it. It's one like that. Like, yeah.
Yo, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm talking about. That's exactly what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Sometimes-
Like, I don't even remember doing it. Like, so it just was kind of like an all at once thing, and then yeah.
Sometimes they have their own structure.
Yeah.
And
No,
sometimes
exactly.
you have to structure them.
True.
It's
True.
weird, right? Like,
Yeah. No, you're right. I think this one just kind of like got blurted out, and then it's just that's how it is.
and
Like,
you just
oh.
and you just
yeah.
manifested it
Grabbed
into
it
this
that was from the cloud,
from the
of,
ether.
of Midwest emo cloud.
No,
Like,
yeah, bro, that's fucking dope, and
appreciate
that's exactly the magic of writing or making or creating. Is like artists, for whatever reason, we're allowed into this realm.
Yeah.
And it's a blessing to have that. Sometimes it's hard because most artists, we're awkward, we're weird sometimes. I could be weird as fuck sometimes, and I'm awkward as fuck sometimes. Until like I'm like, oh shit, I'm being a little awkward right now.
Oh yeah, no, I'm awkward all the time.
But I'm saying like but that awkwardness, that whatever, is what allows us to tap into this thing.
Okay, whoa, I see what you're saying.
You know what I'm saying? Because we're sort of, most artists, the ones, and I noticed this in the writers, the ones that are like the writers, they're usually like that. And then some of each people, it's not a blanket statement, but I'm just saying like others who just play music, they're more outgoing or something. And then some for some reason the bass players are usually more chill. And the lead guitarist is always out, like more outgoing.
Yeah.
And the writers are more to themselves, but they're also able to, and I noticed this a lot in different artists and different bands, and I'm like, yo,
So
but
you're
it's not a
saying
blanket
So
statement.
you're saying, yeah, but people that write,
Because it doesn't fit everyone, but
of course,
it just happens to be that way.
No, and there's definitely like those correlations. The crazy thing to think about, it's like it's like a chicken and egg situation. It's like, does that personality come from doing that thing, or do people with that personality just get drawn to that thing?
I think
it's probably a little.
I think it's both.
Yeah,
in a way.
yeah. No, it's true. I think it's probably like some balance of those two things.
Because you're attracted by certain things. Sometimes you do not know why.
Yeah.
Like sometimes you like someone and you do not know why.
Yeah.
Right. I mean, I don't know. I'm in the current situation where I like someone, and it's just like, wow. I think it's more that I'm astounded by her or something.
Wow.
I don't know what it is, but it's just like, wow. Why did I end up picking?
No, this is maybe beyond self one. This is self two. Like,
right.
It's like your self one can't even explain it.
My
like,
self one cannot put.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. My self two is like, hey, I got some songs.
So is it? Yeah, it's inspiring songs. Though. That's good. That's good.
And that's what. Oh, we sort of kind of like touches back to what we were saying. Like when you start liking someone or something, there's this motivation. There's this energy, new possibilities, new whatever. You know, because you could also get your heart broken by this person because they might not like you. You know what I'm saying? So I'm whatever.
It's true. It's true. There's a lot of potential energy there.
Yeah, and then like I'm already so astounded by this person that I've already written like a song or two to her, but
wow.
she won't know about that. So But you know what I'm saying, right? Like,
Yeah,
but that's just like what's crazy about writing and where it comes from.
That the energy, just comes from.
Where sometimes we don't even know.
Yeah.
And that's probably the person too.
No, you're right.
Because the one is always just more here, like in this reality, and the two is just like living and loving and feeling and
and it's like it's like everything that you've done up until this point is stored in the self two, and so you have to get out of self two's way because self two knows more than your dumbass. Like you're like, you know what I mean? Like you only live in this moment right now. Self two has like accumulated all of that. Like it's a really trippy concept because you are like self one, but you're putting the trust in like your subconscious that it's better at performing than you are.
Yeah.
Which is and
it's another like but there's also, you know, that existence of music itself where it just comes through like this.
Yeah.
Where you like you just did a dope ass song and you're like, I don't even remember writing this shit.
Yeah, this one is also like a year ago, so but no, it's true. Like, that and then like, even when I'm trying to sing the song too, I try to not think about it. Like I try to just let myself do it, and hopefully that came through with this. But yeah, it's the same thing. I feel like writing, performing, playing tennis, like whatever you're doing, it's like you have to let the subconscious, like trust that your subconscious can do it.
Is it
better than you can if you think about it.
So because that reference comes from sports, right?
Yeah.
And when I used to play basketball, we were in the gym not thinking about nothing and everything was going in. As soon as we went to a game, now we're all missing shots and shit like that. And it's because that one is too much in the way of your number two.
Exactly.
And then once we are like, you know what, man, fuck, man, we all really, we would like pumped each other up, and we got our way out. Like we're so fucking pumped that
then
we're
you're
not,
just.
And we were just
that self one isn't in the way.
The next thing you know, we're in the championship, and
that's crazy.
That's how it is too. I mean, obviously, it did come from a sports perspective. Yeah. But if you think about it,
that's the exact thing. Like getting into the flow state is just like turning off your active interference with your natural abilities.
Yeah,
because like you have natural.
Because you have it already.
Yeah, self two has already learned how to like hit the tennis ball or shoot the basketball or play the song. Like, if you've done it enough times, which like, you know, if that's your thing, you've done it enough times.
Yeah.
But like the only thing is that like that self one, that pesky self one can get in the way. Like
it is always just at the wrong moment too, it'll get in the way.
Yeah.
Not right now. Like damn.
No, exactly.
Yeah, that's crazy. But like, hey man, I just gotta say it though, bro. Thank you so much for like coming through.
Oh yeah, thanks so much for having me. This is sick. I love your space here.
Oh,
this is so sick.
Bro. And my apologies for being a little late.
Like I'm glad that you were, because usually at some point I end up being like the just bad at timing things person. So now that we got off on this foot, I have a 1 time of leeway. But now I can be late.
That's a good way to look at it.
I can be late sometimes. No, but it's work stuff. Like, no problem.
I thank you so much for like taking your time, bro. And like,
this. Oh yeah, of course.
This was fucking dope, man.
No,
like,
thanks so much for having me.
We gotta take a picture once more.
Oh yeah.
For sure. But before every podcast ends, I always do a freestyle.
Okay.
If you want to join it, maybe do something with the guitar.
Oh shit!
I'll put a random. You could even spit if you want to.
I'll try to. I'll do my best here.
You gonna froze them? All right, cool. No,
I saw your clip. I didn't know if this was something that everybody did or just a couple of you.
No, just sometimes people do it. Sometimes they don't.
Okay.
All I ask is that you go first, and then I'll just finish it.
Oh yeah. Okay. I'll do my best here.
I loaded up a beat, and maybe it's probably just like a actual just beat.
Here, if I try to figure. Okay, nice. If I figure out the key, could I play?
I think it's just the drums.
Oh, cool. Sick.
we existing round there. We all go without a doubt. Yeah, we all got to live this world too. But we don't have to be all about the money, cause don't you know that energy and love is stronger than anything we could ever put any value on it. So that's why we got to be on it every day. I always look up at the sky and I try to live this life, and I just try to live this life, cause I don't wanna say no dumb shit. But if I did, please excuse me. I'm just a human and I make mistakes. Yeah, yeah, yeah. That was fucking dope. We just did a whole song and shit.
Yeah.
You got any last things to say?
Thank you so much for having me on here. I'm planning shows right now, so hopefully I have a 3-piece band right now.
Oh, nice.
It's a bass player and a drummer, and I'm gonna be performing mostly originals with just my few covers that do the best on social media and stuff.
When is that happening? Do you know?
The only one I've planned right now isn't until December.
Okay.
But I'm in contact with a couple venues right now. We're sorting out dates and stuff. And
oh, nice.
If any bands wanna do a show, hit me up, and I'm pitching right now. So
dope.
Yeah.
Dope, bro. Hey, thank you so much, bro. For real, this was fucking. That was a dope ass conversation. Like I really enjoyed it.
I really enjoyed it too. This was very fun and eye opening. It was very fun and very eye opening.
And oh yeah, well, what's your tag again?
Oh yeah, I'm at Jackson Falls Music on TikTok and Instagram, and Jackson Falls on all streaming services. No space.
Hey, yeah, I gotta check them out, man. So. Thank you so much, bro. I really appreciate it. So much, appreciate the gift.
Oh, yeah, of course.
And all right, y'all. So what I want you to do is spread love, and most of all, love each other, y'all. Peace.